Welcome to Scrumcademy, where we unravel the secrets of success in Agile and Scrum, one episode at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to imagine that we're crafting the perfect team for your Agile project. Each member has a unique puzzle piece contributing to a masterpiece. In the Agile and Scrum realm, your team's success rides on the skill they bring to the table. Today, we're diving deep into the captivating world of skill sets. It's not about T-shape anymore. We're exploring an alphabet soup of skills, unveiling the secret sauce behind top-performing Agile and Scrum teams. Welcome to a journey beyond T. Ever felt like you're lost in a whirlwind of professional skills and specialties? With technology and the job market evolving constantly, the pressure to learn and adapt can be quite overwhelming. Yes, I understand. But fear not. Enter the world of skill shapes. Give me a T.
Yes!
And there's many more. These shapes offer a roadmap to combine deep expertise with broader interdisciplinary knowledge, helping you to stand out in the workplace, on your Scrum teams, or wherever you might be standing at this particular moment in time. Now, you might be thinking comparing skills to alphabet letters is a bit quirky. I thought that at first, too. But there's a method to the madness, and understanding these shapes can be our compass in the modern workplace. In this episode entitled Unleashing Success, the Power of Skill Sets in Agile and Scrum, we'll dive into each shape specifics and share real-world examples. So grab a spoon, because we're about to feast on the alphabet soup of skill. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, did you read the Scrum Guide today? You know it's coming. Hey, you can bank on that every video. It is coming. At some point in time throughout the video, it is coming. Did you read your Scrum Guide? Because I want you to be legendary. And the only way you're going to be legendary is to make sure you're grounded in reading your Scrum Guide each and every day. Because remember, we're in a behavior game. So you don't have a single source of truth in which to offset what you see in your current environment. And if you're not reading the Scrum Guide, and if you're looking over there what you're seeing, then how are you going to make change? It's going to be very, very difficult. Let's talk about T-shaped skills. IDEO, Chief Executive Tim Brown coined the term T-shaped person. This is in reference to IDEO's methods of hiring people for both their breadth and depth of experience. Now, the design and engineering world ate this concept up, so for years, it's been the ideal for finding good candidates. Who is IDEO, you might ask? I know, that's a common question, sadly. Founded in 1991, they're pretty much the benchmark for everyone else to follow in terms of innovation, how to approach things and get to that final destination. IDEO is famous for its emphasis on understanding the needs and desires of end users. They believe in empathizing with users to create solutions that genuinely address their pain points and their aspirations. Wow. Shouldn't we all be thinking and approaching work like that? Indeed. IDEO has worked on a vast array of projects, from designing products like the first computer mouse for Apple, improving patient experience in healthcare. Their versatility in tackling different challenges is the hallmark of their approach. Now, some of you might have heard of a concept called design thinking. That is another framework up underneath the Agile methodology. IDEO played a significant role in popularizing the concept of design thinking, which is a problem-solving approach that combines empathy for users with creativity and rationality. It's a framework used by many organizations for innovation. Tim Brown's concept of T-shaped persons is a metaphor for describing an individual's skills and expertise. Mr. Brown gave an interview in the Chief Executive magazine saying, quote, "The vertical stroke of the T is a depth of skill that allows them to contribute to the creative process. That can be from any number of different fields. an industrial designer, an architect, a social scientist, a business specialist, or a mechanical engineer. The horizontal stroke of the T is the deposition for collaboration across disciplines. It is composed of two things. First, empathy. It's important because it allows people to imagine the problem from another perspective, to stand in somebody else's shoes. Second, they tend to get very enthusiastic about other people's disciplines, to the point that they may actually start to practice them. T-shaped people have both depth and breadth in their skills. Unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, a T-shaped person combines deep expertise in one area, the vertical stroke, with the ability to collaborate and work effectively across multiple disciplines, the horizontal stroke. We can bridge the gap between different domains and facilitate interdisciplinary teamwork. For example, I'm thinking about a software developer with a deep understanding of programming languages, the vertical, who can also communicate effectively with designers and marketers. That's the horizontal level. This is a T-shaped individual. So let's begin to explore different skill shapes and consider where Travis Hunter skills might fit best. Yes, our question from last week. Thank each and every one of you for your participation. I did post a survey on LinkedIn. Once I go through some of the other skill shapes, we'll circle back and make sure we answer Travis Hunter's question that we posed last week in the last video. Thank each and every one of you so much for your participation. Let me give you another example of a T-shaped person. I'm thinking about a T-shaped Scrum Master. That person might have a deep knowledge of the Scrum processes, the vertical stroke, and a working understanding of the related skills like conflict resolution or Agile coaching. That will be the horizontal bar. It's a good starting combination, but now what? Okay, so we need more things than just those two items across your horizontal bar. So what else are you going to add to the equation? Now that leads into an I-shaped individual. Who are they? I-shaped individuals are specialists with in-depth expertise in a single area. Their knowledge and skills run deep, but may not extend widely to other domains. Oh, if that's all you have, you're going to have an awful lot of problems in this here environment. If that's all you bring into the table, is that the only piece of the puzzle you bring in? Oh my goodness. No. So I-shape is the least skilled of all the ones I'm going to go through with you today. For example, a world-class neurosurgeon who focuses solely on brain surgeries is an I-shaped individual. I'm thinking about the business analyst who may be an expert in gathering and analyzing business requirements, but may not have significant expertise in other areas like software development or quality assurance. Wow. So looking at that I-shape, if that is you, you can look at these models and figure out, probably need to add something else to my skill set portfolio. Yes, if you and I, you definitely need to add an awful lot of skill set to your portfolio. Now, the next shape I have for you is pie shape, not sweet potato, not apple pie, but pie shape. This pie, not this pie. These individuals have diverse expertise in various areas, even beyond their immediate role requirements. They excel in multidisciplinary collaboration. I'm thinking of a pie-shaped Scrum team member who could have skills ranging from coding and design to marketing and customer support. They can adapt to changing teams' need effectively. Now, another letter shape for a pie-shaped person would also be the letter H. I've seen those two used synonymously. Pie shape or H shape means that you have expertise in two areas. This does not include the depth of knowledge, but also the ability to effectively connect and apply those skills across other domains. An example of an H-shaped person or pie-shaped person, I'm thinking about the product owner who may have expertise in product management. That's the vertical stroke. And data analysts. another vertical stroke, allowing them to make data-informed product decisions. Next, let's talk about M-shaped persons. M-shaped persons has expertise in multiple areas with two or more deep domains of knowledge. Now, they can bring together knowledge from different fields to solve complex problems. For example, a researcher who understands psychology, statistics, neuroscience is an M-shaped individual. Now, in the Scrum and Agile world, this person often encompasses both technical and non-technical skills. They bridge gaps between diverse areas of knowledge. For example, an M-shaped Scrum Master might have technical skills in software development and non-technical skills in team facilitation and conflict resolution. This combination helps foster a collaborative, agile environment. And guess what? If I got two Scrum Masters, one is an M, one is a T, who are we going to hire? Exactly. Next, we have E-shape. An E-shaped person has expertise in multiple areas, but with one dominant field of deep expertise, like the horizontal bar of the letter E. They can collaborate across disciplines, but have a primary specialization. For example, a product manager with expertise in business strategy who can work with designers and engineers is an E-shaped individual. An E-shaped developer could excel in coding, user interface design, and database administration, ensuring they can handle various aspects of software development. I think you're in a great position now for us to go to answer the question posed in the last video. In the last video, I posed the question, is Travis Hunter an I? Is Travis Hunter a T? Is Travis Hunter an H? Is Travis Hunter an E? Or is Travis Hunter an M of his skill set? Well, here are my thoughts. Every one of you that replied said he was a T. I will totally agree with you. I also agree that Travis Hunter's skill shape is the letter T. In football, Travis Hunter has shown deep expertise in multiple positions, including wide receiver and cornerback. He excels in these roles and demonstrates a high level of skill and understanding. Travis Hunter's ability to seamlessly transition between offense and defense shows his capacity to collaborate across different domains within football. He can contribute to both sides of the game, bridging the gap between offense and defense effectively. His versatility and ability to contribute meaningfully in various roles make him resemble a T-shaped individual within the context of football. However, it's essential to remember that the T-shaped concept is a simplified model, and individuals can have unique combinations of skills and expertise that don't fit neatly into one shape. Travis Hunter's extraordinary adaptability and versatility set him apart, making him an exceptional talent in football. Those are my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you so much for your participation. Scott, I hear what you're saying in regards of these different letter shapes of skill sets, but how do I use this information in my personal life or my Scrum team or wherever I may be with this information? Beautiful question. Well, I took all of these and some others and put them into four categories. Let's keep it simple and use a number system. On a number system from 1 being the least and 4 being mastery level and everything in between. So with the ones I covered for you today, let's say right now you do a self-assessment and you conclude that you are the letter I. You have an awful lot of work to do. Also, it's domain specific because I remember up until I was in MBA school, I thought it was best to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. My last assignment in my MBA class, I had a paradigm shift. I no longer think it's best to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So if you are the letter I, you are a specialist. Great. And I remember that term paper in class too. The question was, is it best to be a jack of all trades or a master? And of course, I made the case that it's best to be a jack of all trades. And my professor replied back and just asked me one question. He said, does an anesthesiologist make more than a general practitioner? It's a drop the mic moment. So ever since then, I'm very, very, very strategic in terms of my learning. I'm thinking about an anesthesiologist. You're still learning as well, even though your depth may be limited. You made that choice. That's perfectly fine. Now, however, if you're a person getting into the Scrum and Agile, you and I, oh, you have an awful lot of work to do, depending upon what position you're in. If you're a Scrum Master, oh my goodness, if I'm a recruiter looking at your resume and you the only I in a stack of other, let's say, shape skills that I have, I ain't gonna waste my time looking at that. Why? Would I got other people here? So how you take this information is knowing that some people are getting laid off. There's a lot of Scrum Master unemployed now. That's fine. Well, what do you mean, Scott? That's fine. That means you need to work on your skill set. You might be in the I category according to recruiters. So how you use this information is do a self-assessment. If I'm an I, okay, how can I broaden my skill set? How can I go deeper into another skill set? This is how you use that information. So if you are I, my first goal would be to go to level 2, which is to become a T. Yeah. Okay. If I'm a T, I'm looking to go to level 3, which is pi or H or the letter E. Scott, how would you rate yourself? I would rate myself an E in Scrum and Agile. I specialize. I'm even more specific. For those of you who know me, I specialize pretty much in Scrum Master. I've been a product owner, I've been a developer, but Scrum Master is my sweet spot, and that's where I'm deep in Agile and Scrum, but I have certain layers, just like in E, with all the things I need to know as a Scrum Master to help foster an environment that's going to be conducive for my Scrum team to deliver sprint after sprint after sprint, play to win. Now, the last level is M. I like to think of that as mastery. I made the mistake one time in my life and said I'm an expert. I made that mistake and said I'm a master. I don't do that anymore. Why? Because when I told my brain that, my brain told my body, hey, it's nothing else for you to do. It's nothing else for you to learn. Hey, you can stop. You have arrived to nirvana. That's the farthest thing from the truth. We're always learning. We live in an ever-changing world, so there's always going to be something that you need to improve upon. There's always going to be something that you need to work on. If you're serious about that, you be on track to what I call level 4 or that M-shaped skill set. Yeah, that means you deep in a lot of different areas. Now, think about that for a moment. Think about an M in a room with an I. The I is probably going to be taken up to, let's say, a T-level skill set by talking to an M-level person. But the M-level person is probably not going to be fed from that conversation because there's not really much you bring to the table. But again, if I'm talking to a neurosurgeon or something like that, then yeah, I like those conversations because that's a domain I don't know very much about. So again, this is also context specific. So I'm keeping it very general to give you some examples so that when this here video is over, that you can really just sit back and like, I didn't think about that. Or, that's what I need to do. Yeah. Start rubbing your chin. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I want you to do. Rub your chin. That means you're in deep thinking, in deep thought. I love it. Thank you very much for joining us on this Scrumcademy enlightening journey through the world of skill shapes in Agile and Scrum. As you've discovered, there's more to professional skills than meets the eye, and understanding the various shapes can be a game changer in today's workplace. Now, this data is over a decade old, So T-shape used to be the skill of choice. Do you know what the skill of choice is now? It's actually pi or H-shaped skills is what's in demand right now. Again, knowing this data can help you realize and understand there's an awful lot of skill sets that we need to have to remain relevant, to build amazing teams, to foster that environment. That can come from several different places. And I get a lot of this stuff at Toastmasters. Again, I'm going to keep saying that until you do it. Yeah. Have you joined Toastmasters yet? What are you waiting on? We hope this episode has left you with valuable insights on how you can craft your own skill set, adapt to new challenges, and excel in the ever-evolving world of Agile. But the conversation doesn't end here, ladies and gentlemen. We want to hear from you. Which skill shape resonate with you the most? How do you plan to apply it to your Agile journey? Please share your thoughts in the comments and let's continue the discussion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking episodes that unravel the secrets of success in Agile and Scrum. Until next time, keep sharpening those skills and embracing the art of agility. Please share this with somebody who you will love to help them elevate their game to the next level from unexpected places. And as always, be agile, do Scrum, and be legendary, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Don't forget to read the Scrum Guide today.